Hey y'all, I'm back. Listen, I'm gonna talk about Love Marriage Huntsville, right? Now, y'all know I like this show, but I think it's just my thought. Oh, let me before I'm about to talk about it because I got a lot of stuff on my mind about it. Don't forget to make it happen for yourself. Gotta make it happen for yourself, y'all. Hey, listen up. T-shirts, t-shirts, t-shirts. Get your t-shirt. Email me. They're $25. Email me your full name, full address, size, and color. I'll email you what your shipping and handling is, and then you can cash at me, okay? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. All of my social media stuff is down in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App, right? If you want to just donate to my channel, do that. If you want to just tell me something, anything, do that through the email, right? I'm with it. I'm with it all the time, okay? And I do respond. Listen, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now I keep seeing this, and I don't know how true it is, and I'm not plugged into nobody to find out. But I keep seeing that Melanie's going to go to Atlanta, right? And there's going to be some sort of spinoff. Now I don't know what that would be called, but she ain't in love, I guess, and she ain't married, right? Now, I don't know, but I keep seeing that in the blogs. I don't know how true that is. But if it's true, it explains why she's acting the way she's acting. Because let me tell you what I see in Melanie. Like I told you, I never liked her. I did feel sorry for her about the circumstance, but I never liked her, right? Now, she's picking and choosing who she talked to, and she don't care about breaking ties. Now, that's the part that gets me. You your friend, now we not friends because I said one thing and we not friends. I don't like you, right? If she is leaving, I think in her mind, she thinks the show will not go on without her. Will it go on? I don't know. It has a possibility of going on without her because all we would have to do is get another power couple. Now we got Lou and Tiffany. We got Marceau and Tisha, and then we got Kimmy and Maurice. Now, Kimmy and Maurice ain't gonna bring no drama too much. They're gonna check the drama, but they ain't gonna bring none. Marceau can bring it, Tisha can bring it, Miss Wanda can bring it, right? Now we got the cousin Keke. I got her name. Her name is Keke. I said Nene. It's Keke, right? They've added these single people in here. Keke, the new girl, I forgot her name, Melanie's friend, and then Destiny is now single, right? I need them to find one more power couple. A good power couple. Not nobody coming in hot like Lou and Tiffany and think they're above the bed. I need them to be doing something and be in love, and I need them to be added. One more. Because you got a lot of extras now. You see? So if she is planning on leaving, I can see the setup, if that's the case. Because she don't mind breaking ties, and I think she thinks, like I said, the show won't go on without her. Now, she is the executive producer of the show, right? She's the executive producer. And maybe she got something else going on. But let me tell you what came to me the other day. As much as she's making songs, she's doing business, she appears happy, she hurt down up in there, right? And hurt people. Because I don't understand you've been friends with these folks all this long. And the only reason why she don't turn on Kimmy is because Kimmy can out-talk her, right? Destiny is disposable. And I'm waiting on the time when she turns on Tiffany. But Tiffany is such a weird girl, right? Such a weird girl. But anyway, let's get into it. Because Tiffany did talk about that she wanted more than what her first husband could give her, and then he died, right, after they divorced, whatever. Now, what's her name? Melanie asked her, that was your soulmate? And she said, yeah. Now, I wonder how Lewis feel about that, but we'll get to that later. So Kimmy and Tisha have a sit down, and Kimmy tells Tisha, your cousin was there. And the way she said it was like, your cousin, what was your cousin? I was surprised to see your cousin there. What was she doing there, right? So, Tisha tells her what was going on, and the talk was all about her, right? And I think I would have done that too. That's my sister-in-law. I probably would have did that too, right? I probably would have did that too, because she don't owe Keke nothing. She don't really owe Mel nothing. So I think I would have did that too, because that's my sister-in-law. And she tried to explain to Tisha what she meant by if we weren't family, we wouldn't be friends. Because she's told her, I don't have the type of energy that you need. I don't have that type of energy, right? And I get it, right? Well, they had that conversation. And I could see that Tisha was upset about it, right? Now, this is what I want to know. Is what's going on with the house, the compound? Did they clear the trees? That's what I want to know. They ain't talked about that in a while, right? I need to know what's going on with the compound and the uncle and all that. But anyway, so Kimmy tells her that she was to talk. Kimmy tells her that she was to talk, right? And I could see that Tisha was hurt and upset about it, okay? Then Mel and Tiffany talk. And then Mel kills me because Mel say they talking and they had a heart to heart, and that's what Mel wants. Mel wants you to bare your soul to her. And so Tiffany tells her about the ex-husband and that she think he was the love of her life, and then he died. She didn't say why, but she just wanted more. He couldn't provide the more for her, even though he was working all day, all night, right? And she said, well, I've heard, she said, you didn't bring the kids to the book signing. She said, I heard Martell's story, so now I want to hear your story, because she said there's always his story, your story, and then the truth. She said, wow, mine is the truth, because I don't lie. I always tell the truth, you know. But what Mel is doing, and I ain't mad at her for doing that. You know, it's my turn. I got my kids. We going where we going, and boom. And I don't owe you nothing. Because, see, you can't make somebody be nice to you and play nice with you when you haven't played nice with them. And Martell most certainly hasn't played nice with Melanie. You know what I'm saying? And Melanie's hurt behind that. And I don't care what nobody's saying. She's going to hurt folks for a long time if she don't get that in check. Now, but I think she's in counseling. I'm not sure. I think she said she was in counseling way back, but I hope she is anyway. But yeah, she's going to hurt Tisha, and she's going to hurt Destiny, because she's mad because Destiny didn't tell her business, right? And Mel thought she was close enough to do that, and so she's forever gonna hold that against Destiny. I don't care what she say, right? So then we got. They're talking about that, and Tiffany bore her soul with Mel, right? And she was saying the girl, I was gonna remember that girl's name. The girl came in hot, and Mel said, well, you did too. See, what Mel is doing, because she's the executive producer, she's picking people that's gonna make good TV, which is smart. That's smart, but she don't really care about friendship. See, they thinking they male friends. She don't really care about friendship, right? And then there was no Destiny. They didn't show Destiny this episode, right? There was no Destiny. Like, I like Destiny. You know what I'm saying? I like Destiny. And she came in hot too with Kimmy. And I think a lot of times people do that so they can secure their spot or something. I don't know. But I didn't really never like her husband anyway. They didn't seem like they fit. Now then, Martell speaks with his manager or agent or whatever she is to him. And she's doing everything she can to make him some money. That's good. And book him and do this, calendars and wine and so on and so forth. And I see his girlfriend is promoting his wine. Now, she has a YouTube channel. I tried to look for it. It didn't come up. But I didn't put it in right. Tea with Ariane or Ariane with the tea or something, or come sip some tea, something like that. When I saw her on IG, I immediately went to YouTube to look for it, but I didn't find it. But I'm sure it's there. She's probably didn't say it right. But, you know, the manager said, or the agent, whatever she is, manager / agent said, you want to have this event. And he said, yeah, I want to invite everybody, and I want to do something with the kids, but make sure it's on the weekend that I have the kids. So he got that. So he had to show people how to treat you, right? So he got that part. And then she said, are you sure you want to invite Marceau? Basically saying Marceau talk a lot of shit. And do you sure you want him at the thing? But see, the thing is, Marceau, Maurice, and Martel are friends. You know what I mean? They've been friends, right? And I think the only reason why Martel, a couple seasons back, was tripping on Marceau is because Melanie wanted him to. See, they plotted. They were plotting, and the plot fell through. You know, there's an old saying that the grave that you dig for me, you'll soon fall in it, right? So when you're trying to plot against somebody's demise, you shouldn't do that because it'll happen to you, right? But anyway, let's hope that Martel gets some money and get things together. Now, I see on the preview, he's going to ask Marceau to work with him or something. I don't know if he's getting a license or whatever it is that he needed. I don't know if he got it or if he's even interested in getting it. I just don't think he's smart enough if he ain't got it to get it, right? Now, this is the one I was waiting on. Marceau, Maurice, and Big Lou. Now, listen. Big Lou talk a lot of talk. He talk a lot of big talk on the green screen or whatever that you call it, the confessional. He talk a lot of talk, right? I expected him to come in like, let's go out to the parking lot, right? He was talking tough, you know. Now, when he sat down with Marceau, it was a whole different thing. Backpedal. He somersaulted. Backflipped. Right? Like, is that you that was saying all that tough? Had your wife thinking y'all was about to throw hands? Big Lou is, I don't know if he's doing this for TV or that's just who he is. Because listen, Marceau come in, I like Marceau, I do. Marceau come in with his face, with his stance, with his look, and say what he gonna say, right? And he said, what make you think you can talk about my man? You don't even know me like that. You don't know me like that to even speak on that. You ain't part of the group. You ain't part of the club. You ain't been initiated. And he looked him in his eye. And, you know, Marceau had on his sweater. Looked like I seen muscles coming up out of there, right? And, you know, he looked real intimidating. He looked like, I mean what I'm saying, right? And I guess Big Lou got there and saw that energy. You know what energy? He saw that energy and said, oh, no, he ain't playing. And then, you know, like I told y'all last week, he has a brother. Maurice was right there. Maurice was sitting there, right there, right? So listen, Lou is officially, what I want to call Lou. I ain't going to say he a punk, but he might be sort of on the borderlines of being a punk, right? Because I don't know what it's called. I think it's a punk. When you talk all this stuff over there, and then when it's time, you don't do it, either punk or a coward. Which one is it? I don't know, right? Because he definitely didn't talk like he was talking. His look wasn't the same, none of that. His mannerisms, none of that was the same. And then, you know, they talk, and then, you know, what I liked was, so Maurice is the older brother. I got it now. Maurice is the older brother. This is why, now I understand the dynamic, why Marceau is doing what he's doing. Maurice probably been doing stuff to him all his life. They're brothers, they're siblings, right? So he put that picture out. Maurice still his own. Why did you put that picture out? Which I would be too. And he said, you owe me an apology. He said, no, you shouldn't have said you was there. But what makes Marceau the right to out his brother? And why would you out your brother like that, right? He said, well, what I will do is apologize to Kimmy, but not to you. Like, Marceau is very calculating. He's very manipulative. He's good with his words, right? And Maurice knows this, but I think as an older brother, he just let that go. Because they've been letting it go for a long time. And probably at one time, Maurice could beat Marceau up. Marceau big dude, though. I don't believe he can do that now, right? So he didn't apologize to him, but I think he apologized to Lou. I was so sitting there watching it, so intrigued by what was going, because Lou came in with them old big hips and knock knees. I said, oh, it's about to go down. It's going. It's about to go, right? It didn't happen. So You know, that'd have been the battle with the big hips, right? But it didn't go. You know, like I said, Lou double somersaulted backwards, right? You know, but I that was intense and I was waiting for it. It was intense, but it wasn't as intense as I thought it was going to be because Lou didn't really come back at him the way I thought that he would. You know, Marceau came like he gave it. He gave what I thought he was going to give, but Lou didn't, right? And then we got the new girl, and I can't think of her name, and Tiffany sit down. Now, the new girl is full of shade. She full of shade. That's good. Hope we see you next season, because sometimes you come in too hot, then we don't see you no more. But that's Melody's friend, so she'll be there. Because Melody's pitting her friends against each other now. So they came to sit down, and she still was shady. And, you know, Tiffany was like, is that shade? Like, what? Are we cool? Are we not cool? What's going on? And the girl said, well, we getting to know each other. You know, she wouldn't give her a definitive answer if they was cool or not. That dynamic is going to be interesting to watch because Tiffany is calculated too, right? And old girl, she speak on the moment, at the heat of the moment, right? Now, since they sat down and Tiffany don't know if they cool or not after the conversation because the girl was throwing a lot of shade. I'll bet you the next time they get together, Tiffany going to be ready for it. I bet you. She's going to be ready for it. And that's where it's going to go down. Tiffany's going to be ready for it. Because Tiffany wants to make peace. Tiffany likes to say stuff and then make peace, right? She don't feel she got that peace and she didn't get the peace, right? Now, this is the other ultimate matchup I wanted to see. Tisha and her cousin. Now, I'm going to say this, like I told y'all before. I ain't going nowhere, and if this is my cousin's friend, and I get there and see my cousin ain't there, I might stay, I might not, because I know y'all, but I'm going to feel a kind of way, and if you start talking about my cousin, I'm going to shut it down, and I'm probably going to leave. I am going to leave, right? I'm going to check you, and then I'm going to leave. But I see why Keke stayed and entertained the conversation, because 5 years ago or 4, I ain't got the number. Somebody said 4, somebody said 5. Anyway, it was back. Tisha told Melanie and Martell, her cousin Keke's business. And it was something detrimental. And I was sitting on the edge of my seat waiting to see what it was going to be. What is it? What is the tea? Tell me. You know, and she didn't. But Tisha was trying to make her say it, right? And it seemed like it had something to do with health. I don't know what it was. Did she have an STD? Was she sleep with somebody's man? Like, I want to know. I need to know. If y'all in Huntsville, let me know, because y'all know Huntsville's small, they say. But anyway, now I see why Keke did that. Mel knows that. That's why she invited her, right? Now, Tisha said, well, we did that. So, evidently, when you dead something, it ain't dead in Tisha and Keke family, because Tisha do the same thing that she was accusing Keke of. That's what Tisha do. You know, you keep talking about it, bring it up, till you don't ever get the resolve you're looking for, so you keep bringing it up. Keke said, you did that to me. And Tisha said, well, we talked about it. We apologized. I apologized. I owned up, whatever the situation was. Evidently, Keke's still mad. Now, is it me, or did Keke look just like Wanda? She looked just like Wanda, so I'm wondering if those are sisters' kids. You know, it could be brothers' kids they look alike, because I know some brothers' kids look alike. But Keke was looking just like Wanda, right? And they sat and talked. Now, what threw me was, because I was confused for a split second, when after the little word, Tisha got up and left. I said, ain't that her spot? Ain't that her restaurant? I ain't leaving my restaurant. You gonna leave. I see you. Bye-bye. Right? Tisha got up and immediately called Kimmy. Like, now, Tisha, they say Tisha come from a big family. She got a lot of siblings, right? But for whatever reason, I don't know if the siblings can come on the show or be heard on the show. But she called Kimmy, right? And Kimmy was trying to be the the diplomatic one as always. And then the cousin Keke come out and say, now who you talking about me to now? So evidently, Tisha been talking about her cousin to folks more than just Mel and Martell, right? Even though Keke is the one who had her back to Kimmy season or two ago when they had that outing outside, right? So this is an interesting family dynamic, right? And I think that Miss Wanda gonna have to come in and resolve this situation, right? Now, if she do, because you know she always got Tisha back. Anyway, that's the family, so they all know this. The sister know how Miss Wanda act. Miss Wanda's sister or her brother, they know how she get down, right? But I see next week or so, maybe, hopefully I won't, Miss Wanda to come and check Keke, because Keke was wrong. I understand you hurt, but if that was 5 years ago, we resolved it, we shook hands, we hugged, we kissed, we apologized, gotta let it go. And let me tell y'all something, it's hard to forgive and forget. It's very hard. I had a hard time with that, right? And I remember I asked my old ladies in my little ladies in my Sunday school class, because you know we was going over forgiveness. And it's hard for me to forgive because in my mind, that's what you meant to do. Now, if you bump into me, step on my toe, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. But if you did something and went out your way to do something to hurt me, that's what you meant to do. Or say something to me, that's what you meant to say, that's what you meant to do, right? And it's hard for me, because especially if I haven't done anything, it's hard for me to shake that, like, that's hard for me, you know. I have learned to forgive. It's still hard, and it's a person by person situation, right? Because for me, like I let stuff build up, and then then it's over, right? But I'm interested to see where this is going to go. I think adding Keke to the situation was smart. And the new girl was smart. But I said they need one more power couple because Melanie is not a couple no more, and Destiny is not a couple no more. They need another power couple on there, right? They need another power couple on there. And I would like to see an older power couple, like in their 50s, right? So they could bring a different perspective to it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. I like to see, a slightly older married power couple on there. I know it's one. I know it's somebody. I know they in Huntsville. They got one more. They got one more power couple in Huntsville. Go find them, Mel. Carlos King. Go find them, right? That's what I would like to see. But like I said, the word on the curb is that Melanie going to another situation, right? Because she dying to, get with the Atlanta girls, right? I don't know if she's ready for them. Right? They cut a little different. But we'll see. But anyway, I can't wait for next week's episode. Because see, right now, it's at a simmer. It's simmering, right? I need it to boil over. I thought it was going to boil over with Marceau and Big Lou. Didn't boil over. But Keke and Tisha is going to boil over. And then I see next week, Destiny and Mel's going to have a conversation. What I don't like Mel, period. I don't like her. I just don't like her. Because she don't know how to be a friend. But we're going to see how this turn out, y'all. I did watch Marry Me Now. Matter of fact, I might talk about that. Marry Me Now. Wow. This episode I watched, I don't know if it was the second or the third one. It was a lot, y'all. I may talk about that later on this week, Marry Me Now. So if y'all watch Marry Me Now, drop down in the comments. Let me know if y'all want me to commentate on it. I will, because it is good, right? It is good. And don't forget, Wednesday I'm going live, and the topic is going to be Put a Ring on It. That whole show, because I binge watched 2 seasons in 2 days, and now I'm on the third. I'm current with the third season, right? We must discuss, ladies. And gentlemen, weigh in. We must discuss Put a Ring on It. I need to know y'all's perspective, okay? So again, drop down in the comments. Let me know if y'all want me to commentate on Marry Me Now. I'm going to commentate on this episode, right, that I just saw. I got to, right? I forgot about that. Let me put that in my notes. I forgot about that. Marry Me Now. Oh, my God. That was such a good episode. Marry Me Now. Let me put that in here. Marry Me Now. Marry Me Now. Marry Me Now. Yeah, that one was good. And I got to talk about it because so many of us go through that. You know, when I'm watching these shows, y'all, I'm going to be honest. Put a Ring on It, Marry Me Now, Ready for Love. When I'm watching these shows, it shows me, I got it now, but it's late in the game. It shows me just how much most women don't know their worth. And I think about all the men I had no business being with. Okay? Yeah, Marry Me Now. I'm going to discuss that this past episode. I don't know if I commentated on it every week. Probably just on the ones that are very good, but it looks like they all going to be very good. So anyway, y'all, that's Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? I thought it was going to be the War of the Big Hips, but it didn't happen. I believe Marceau would have took him. No, even though Big Blue was a big dude, I just believe Marceau got more agility, more, I just believe Marceau is that guy. I like Marceau. I might have a crush on him, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that was Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. Everybody have a good day. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And, be cool. You got to be cool. You must.